All right, we'll take a look at this. We've got a patriotic little pup in our back parking lot. Oh, and there's our guy, Frank.
Oh my goodness.
Celebrating the 4th of July. Okay, we know it's the time of year for monsoon storms. We haven't seen them yet, but Frank is going to tell us how you can prepare your car for those storms. Okay, Kylie, well, we're still celebrating America's 250 with our guy, Frank, with Desert Car Care Center. Thank you for being here the day after a holiday.
Happy 4th, everyone. We're still celebrating.
We're still celebrating.
Yes,
I mean, 250 years, we need more than just one day.
We do.
And you're going to help us prepare for monsoon storms.
Right.
I mean, it's cloudy out this morning. It actually feels quite nice if you haven't stepped outside. No storms in the forecast, but we're, fingers crossed, they're kind of headed our way. But it can be kind of destructive.
It can, happen, real quick. In fact, most of us know, living here in Arizona, those floods can just come aboard. So I want to warn folks, let's look over here if we can. This air filter box, a lot of vehicles was very low. And so you're driving through that flooded area, you could suck up some water. So I want to emulate what that all looks like. Remember, this is that air box. It only should suck air. Air filter lives here. You're running through that. It's sucking through. And then what happens is that water gets in this air box. I'm going to try to take this off. And let's see here.
So this is the air filter.
That's right. Okay. This air filter needs to be dry, because guess what can happen if that water goes through the engine? We're compressing air in the engine. We can't compress water. So, and of course, that air filter gets all wet and so on.
Oh, yeah, that's not good.
So that's number one. Don't try to champion, especially my Honda Civics, my Camrys. Some of my lowered vehicles that live with that air box here, it's sucking it through. I've had them come in the garage. Dad calls up, hey, my son needs a battery. It ends up being an engine because they hydrolock the engine.
I have a question about air filters. Every time I go get something done with my car, they're like, oh, you need a new air filter. How often do you really need a new air filter?
That's like a shoe salesman saying you need a shoelace every time.
I always say, no, I'm not going to get it this time.
Listen, we live in a dusty climate. Once a year is a safe bet. And it's never, look for the cost, it's never too early, right? So once a year is a good bet. Now, come on over. I got to show you this. This is critical. I've seen some goofiness in the garage. So we're raining. It's covering. It's going all over the place. And guess what happens? That water, come on close, is actually going into the vehicle. We need to check the rubber molding. Right in here, because you may not see, guess what's going to happen? That water's slowly getting in. You're not really aware of it. Gets to a computer, and then your wipers start dancing on their own, and so on and so forth. So
don't like that.
Don't be the evil Knievel. Stay safe.
Plastics, don't drive through water.
Plastic splash guards, they need to be squared away. That's underneath the vehicle as well.
So that's what's underneath your car.
If it's hanging or broken before monsoons, it's time to get that stuff fixed.
What is the blender for? We have
blender. Well, look,
I was just
the blender,
curious.
Yes, oil and water mix. You know, if you got water in your engine and we pour some of that in there,
that doesn't.
Now the likelihood that's going to look like that, and that engine can't be mixing water and oil. Now the likelihood of that happening is slim. You're more apt to suck water in, hydrolock the motor, and that's a bad day because we're sucking up water.
You don't want that. So no storms in the forecast. It's just hot out. What are some of the main? What are like the main things people are coming in for right now? Like, what are the main concerns?
Yeah, so road trip inspections. You know, it's the 4th. Many are celebrating. They're heading out to California. Pre-road trip inspection. Don't call the garage on a Friday and you're leaving Friday night. Give it some time. Check all your safety items, brakes and hoses and rubber, and make sure you keep a nice kit, a safety kit. I like popcorn in my safety kit in the trunk.
Really?
Yeah.
Like already popped or
My kids are yelling at me. I'm just eating popcorn. On the road trip, that's what I'm talking about.
All the crunching of the popcorn drowns out the sounds of the kids.
This is what dads do.
Okay, Kylie, we're celebrating America's 250.
Come on, you got this.
It's July 5th. Here we go. Are we ready? Happy 5th of July. Oh, wait, I really have to twist it.
No, the other way. Cut it.
Oh, okay, there we go. There you go.
That is the way to do it.
Thank you. And thank you for being here the day after holiday. I know you were busy at work yesterday. I mean, Kylie, the car work never ends. It never stops for our guy, Frank.
Let's face it, people drive 24/7, so he's working 24/7. Thanks, Frank. And air filters, that's good to know.